I'm TarotOracle, and this is a reading for SH. SH wants to know, do you see a meaningful relationship in my future? I've been divorced for a couple of years. I've been using that time since the divorce to heal and to find myself again. That's cool. Now, I feel I'm ready to have someone in my life, and that's from SH. So let's see, SH, if we're going to have someone in your life. Ooh, well, that looks good. It looks like basically yes, and yes, and yes, and more yes. That's interesting that that's upside down. Let's move this to where we can all see it. All right, cool. That is interesting that that is upside down. Okay, so basically yes. It looks like that you already know someone that you're communicating with, or you know someone that is a possibility, and there's someone in your life already that you have a possibility of getting a relationship in with, so that person is already there. Now the Seven of Cups means that you have a lot of different choices. How many choices do you have? That's interesting. It's sort of a dreamy card, a lot of different choices kind of card. It almost looks like that you have too many choices. It almost looks like that you're sort of overburdened with the amount of people or the amount of things in your life that you could choose from as far as romance is concerned. So it looks like you've been divorced for a couple of years. You've been using that time to divorce to heal, find yourself. You're ready to have someone in your life. You have some choices. You have a lot of different options. That's basically what the Seven of Cups pretty much means to most people. Another is the dream, so the dreamy-like state of the card and things like that. Maybe, you know, a little more imaginative than is good for you type thing is another interpretation of that card. But in general, it's just you have a lot of different choices and you're kind of confused, as well as a bunch of them are surprise choices. You'll see in many of the Seven of Cups cards, you have a guy going, whoa! So it's sort of a surprise, you know, that there's this many things, or sort of appears out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you have all these dreamy options. So basically, you're already communicating with somebody that is a possibility. It seems like you have a lot of different options. Some of the options may be a bit out of your league or a bit too hopeful for you as far as the Seven of Cups are concerned, but either way, you do have those options. Now, the Three of Cups being upside down, pretty much to me, means that there's sort of a disruption to your home type thing. I mean, you have the Cancer reference being upside down. It just sort of references to me the opportunities that a lot of the things that happen, or a lot of the things that are going to come into your life, will disrupt your home. So it seems like there's an adjustment. There seems like some stuff you're not used to. It almost seems like you've gotten a bit too comfortable with being single. You said for a couple of years. It seems like maybe you're sort of out of touch with the dating cycle, or you're not exactly good with the dating cycle, or a lot of the contacts that you had are not there. So it seems like you're out of practice sort of for dating, it seems. But the Three of Cups is there and it's upside down. Points to a lot of different masks. It points to a lot of different not only options, but sort of a disruption to the home, sort of a disruption to the family life. The active cycle of the family, the active cycle of the daily life that you have may be turned upside down due to this, emotionally, because you have the cups and all that. So emotionally and all that other stuff. So now you have the Palace of Swords, which basically means to me that you're looking at someone that's going to have a bigger place than you, someone that's going to have a bit more wealth, or someone that's going to have a bit more financial opportunities that they have, and that's going to be a little more of an adjustment to you. I think it's going to be a nice palace. It's going to be a nice place. The person that you're looking at is that you're already communicating with is going to be, you know, good, is good home. It's going to be a good, stable security and things like that. But it's going to take some getting used to. I think the disruption of your safe space is disruption of maybe the family and the house, and sort of the daily routine that you go through will be disrupted enough, but you'll have an opportunity to get something, or to find somebody that has something equal to or greater than what you currently have, basically. So the Queen of Cups upside down is sort of this situation that you're in now, to where I think that you're, it seems that from the card that you're not at the emotional place that you want to be. You are missing that male aspect in your life, that testosterone type thing in your life, to where you have the different yin yang, the balance between the feminine and the masculine. You're sort of missing that masculine right now, which kind of points to that as well. And the coins, it looks like it's going to take a little bit longer than you expected for this to materialize. The Seven of Coins, or the Seven of Pentacles, being upside down points to me, instead of this wealth of things that you have and the tree growing and flourishing as much as you want it to grow and things like that, turned upside down means it's going to take a little longer for that growth to happen. So the growth still happened. You still have all the opportunities. You still have that emotional security and stability coming in your life. It's just upside down, meaning it's going to take a little longer. So when I do reversals, I really don't do, for the most part, I don't do the opposites. I do that it's going to take a little longer. It's going to be delayed. It's sort of like a delayed interaction or something like that. So I just think it's going to take a little longer than you expected. You're definitely ready. I think you're at a place to where you would benefit from the masculine side of life, sort of coming in. I think you already met somebody. I think you already know somebody that's possible. I think you have a lot of choices. It will disrupt the home. It'll disrupt your daily routine, something to get used to. It's going to take some adjustment, but overall it'll work out. So that is my reading for SH. If you like this reading, please hit like and subscribe. Every sub, every like gets more people to the channel, and we can have more fun and do all sorts of cool stuff and just be a big family of tarot people. Yeah, so like and subscribe. If you want a reading for yourself, I'll give you a free reading. Just email me at the address in the description. Thank you so much.